The last 2 years have been an awful stain, an ignominious stain on this great country of ours that we love so much. And successive governments, industry regulators, the criminal justice system, our universities, and yes, I'll say it again, our national broadcaster, whatever they tell themselves, however they make themselves try to feel better about it, they are all complicit in where we have arrived at today. You can draw a straight line from the prevarication, the indifference, the inertia, the gaslighting to the events of a week ago in Manchester. Every single one of them should be hanging their heads in shame. They have all failed to act when they could have acted. I was particularly struck by the address that the Prime Minister gave in the immediate aftermath of the horror of last Thursday. He said, anti-Semitism is rising.
Has he woken up then?
If he came out here now, I would have one question for him. Have you not been paying attention? Anti-Semitism had already risen 7 or 8 years ago when he was sitting on Jeremy Corbyn's front bench trying to install him in that house there. It now is a global pandemic. And we know what you have to do with pandemics. You have to act urgently. You have to act decisively, because they are notoriously difficult to expunge from the population. We have seen none of that. We have seen warm words. We have seen statements that anti-Semitism has no place in the UK. Well, I'm sorry, Prime Minister, it very clearly has. Right now, today, it has established itself in the UK to this country's huge shame. And where institutions have failed to act, CAA has had to step in and fill the breach in a way that should not be necessary. It is scandalous that our dedicated and at times courageous volunteers and staff have to do what they do. Sometimes it's the unglamorous, mundane work of writing carefully considered letters to venues that are going to host a problematic speaker, a performer who has called for death on the stage of Glastonbury, in order to ensure that they don't get a platform to repeat the same over and over again. That takes a lot of work and dedication. At other times, it's more complicated. After the GMC's tribunal found a doctor, as you have heard, who openly glorified October the 7th, on the anniversary, the 2-year anniversary of October the 7th, posted on X, glory to the Intifada, or globalize the Intifada, I should say, in uppercase, just for added impact, who bangs on endlessly about Jewish supremacy and the need to eradicate it in the UK, and who drapes herself in the flags of this country that you are carrying and says she's upholding British values. When that tribunal failed to do what was glaringly obvious that it should have done, we moved. we put together an outstanding legal team, and we notified the GMC on Monday that we were going to take it to court. Two days later, it announced that it would be convening another tribunal that she would have to appear at. We hope for a better outcome this time. We don't necessarily expect it, but if we don't get it, we will take them to court. And there are other avenues open to us as well that I won't go into now, but we are absolutely going to take. Sometimes we have to step in for the criminal justice system. We have to do it when the Crown Prosecution Service fails to act, or the police fail to arrest when they quite clearly should. And we have recently announced a number of private prosecutions, names that I'm sure you will all be familiar with. And we are determined to carry on doing that and increasing doing that, because it's about three things. It's about natural justice. It's about ensuring that there is deterrence for genocidal anti-Semitism. And it is about shining a light on and exposing the organizations and the institutions that continue to fail us. And my final words to you are this: as the organs of state, as the institutions, as our universities, as our regulators fail us day in, day out, Campaign Against Antisemitism staff and volunteers will continue the work doggedly and implacably of defending not only the Jewish community, but this country's values that we all rely on. Every single one of us, Jewish or not. Thank you.